21. Walk by faith, not by sight. Number 10. Don't be afraid to go first. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Number 17. You don't need closure. You get to choose the closure. It's my birthday. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And I am so excited for this video because within the past few weeks, I was just writing down different lessons that I honestly wish I knew a whole lot sooner before, I turned 28 in the next few days. So I'm like, okay, I need to share these lessons with you guys because I know there are so many of you who are either like younger than me, or maybe you're the same age as me, or maybe you're a lot older, but these lessons by far honestly just like saved my life. I want to say in my 20s. So for like my birthday treat to all of you, these are the lessons that I wish I knew sooner. Number 1, spend at least 1 hour a day pouring into myself. I remember when I lost my mom when I was 15 years old, I felt like I had to take care of everybody else around me. Like my family, my siblings, even just like my friends. I felt like I had to be that like role model and kind of just take control. But it honestly wasn't until I got to college, I started to learn about personal development. I started to spend 1 hour a day every single morning before I did anything else just to fill up my own cup. And this was meditating, this was journaling, this was working out. And this is literally night and day difference. If you can pour into yourself first, not only will you be a better version of yourself to the people that you love, but you will feel just so much better. Number 2 is celebrate yourself. Do not expect others to do it for you. I always say it's like if someone celebrates you, they give you a birthday present, they take you out to dinner, that just like extra. But it's like, if you are so proud of something you did, you won something, like go take yourself out on a date, go buy yourself a gift, cake, flowers, balloons. It's like celebrate the heck out of yourself. Do not expect others to do it for you. Number 3, this like gets me in my feelings sometimes, but it's like the heartbreak that hurts the most is actually leading you to the one you're meant to be with. And I wish I knew this when I was 21 years old, 22 years old, 23 years old, when I was going through like the worst heartbreak. I wish I knew the next person that I was going to meet was going to be my husband. And if I knew that, I wouldn't have spent so many honestly years just feeling bad for myself, feeling bad on myself, having so many regrets. But even though like nothing I did in the past is like a regret, let's be honest. But it's like, if you are going through a heartbreak right now, or you feel like you can't find your person, just know you are attracting them right now. They're around the corner. Because for me, I literally met now my 4-year boyfriend, soon to be fiance. I'm waiting on that. He was the first person that I met when I moved to Florida 4 years ago. So it's like, that was literally faith. So just know if you're going through a heartbreak, you are literally attracting your perfect person right now. Number 4 is invest in yourself and your knowledge, because you really are your greatest asset. Whether this is if you are working at a job, if you're starting your own business, if you are a business owner, it's like people are willing to pay you top dollar because of you. It's not because of the product that you're selling. So if you can expand your skill set, your mind, just the way that you show up for yourself, you will always make the most amount of money. So investing into yourself and your knowledge is honestly one of the best things that I did in my 20s. And number 5 goes hand in hand with number 4. And what I'm about to say is not something that's new, but like start the fucking business. I want to say being my own boss has probably been one of the most rewarding things that I've done in my life. And I truly wish that I would have started sooner, but I had so many fears, I had so many doubts. But it's like today, right now, 2024, it has not been easier to start a business. So let this be the video, let this be the sign. If you've been waiting, you've been on the edge, or maybe you're like half in, half out, go all in and start the fucking business. Number 6, spend your money. Do not hoard it. Okay, money is meant to flow. And what I always say is every time I spend even a penny, I'm like, okay, every penny I spend, it comes back to me 10 times and more. So it's like, if you understand money, and this is like a later lesson that I'm going to share, but like money is meant to be spent. And if you're spending so much time working for the money, don't just save it. Don't just hoard it. This comes to like spending money on food, spending money if you want to go shopping, spending money when it comes to investing in yourself. Like don't hoard the money. The money is there for you to build, honestly, just a better life for yourself. Number 7, project love, not hate, even to the people that hurt you the most. There is nothing worse than feeling like you're holding onto a grudge, but the moment you actually let go, it's like your body actually feels free. And every time someone has hurt me or done me wrong, If I project hate, I just feel worse. But if I actually project love, I'm good. I'm at peace. So if you're holding on to something, just let it go. Which leads me to number 8, forgive but don't forget. Okay? You can forgive people, you can send them love, but don't forget what they did to you, or don't forget even past mistakes you've done. Okay? Because if you just forget and let it out of your mind, then there's a good chance that you're either going to repeat the cycle or you're going to keep attracting the same type of people that hurt you in the past. Number 9 is by far one of the most outstanding things that I have learned. And honestly, I wish I knew this so much sooner, was money is simply energy. The higher vibration that you can hold on a daily basis, the richer you're going to become. Okay, it's like when you really understand how money works, it's not something tangible that you have to work for. It's really based on how you value yourself. If you know that you are worthy of receiving hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. And when I shifted my mindset from an employee mindset to somebody who just attracts money because she just fucking exists, money started to flow to me. Okay, so money is literally a direct correlation in how high your frequency and energy is. Number 10, don't be afraid to go first. Okay, you are a leader of your life. You're not a follower. And I promise you, life is so much more fun when you actually take the risk and go first, because every time I have done that in my life, it always pays off at the end. And I feel like all of these lessons are literally set up perfectly because each one is leading on to the next. But number 11 is take action. Don't talk yourself out of it. How many times have you thought about something you want to do, or you thought about a desire, and then you just start to overthink of oh, is it going to work? Or I have to do this now and I have to do this. And then you just end up not doing it. No, don't do that, please. Number 12, you are the prize in every single situation and scenario. Do not forget it. Okay, when you can own your worth, you can own your value. This can be in a business context when it comes to attracting sales and clients. This can be in an intimate context when it comes to attracting your perfect partner and having clear boundaries in what you actually want and need in a relationship. You are the prize. Don't forget it. Number 13, just cry. Okay, if you don't feel good, just let it out. It is going to feel so much better when you do, because I swear every time I try to hold it in, I try to hold in my emotions, I just feel 10 times worse. So have a good cry session, because you're going to feel literally amazing right after it. Number 14, give more than you take, and you'll receive so much more than you ever expected. It's kind of like the golden rule of treat others the way you want to be treated. It's if you want something from other people, give it to them first, and don't do it because you're oh, if I do this, I'm gonna get that. But if you are honestly always giving, knowledge and information and love and wisdom away to other people, it's always gonna come back to you. Number 15, most things aren't a big deal, so just let it go. And honestly, I don't have to say so much about this. If you're holding on to something, just let it go. It honestly probably doesn't even matter. 16, spend time learning a specialized skill. This is my business coming out. If you want to get paid a lot of money, you want to have a 6-figure business, a 7-figure business, learn a specialized skill. Okay, once again, people are willing to pay you a lot of money for a specific industry, knowledge, and niche that you really know about. Okay, so spend time learning, get clear in what you really love, and just dive deep into that. Oh, this is one of my favorites, number 17. You don't need closure, you get to choose the closure. Okay, this is kind of going back to what I said earlier. It's the heartbreak that you might be going through, the person that you might be needing answers from, you don't need closure from them. You get to choose your destiny and the next chapter inside of your life. So instead of waiting, continuing to text that person trying to get answers, just move the fuck on, because you deserve so much better than that. 18, fall in love with who you are now, not who you want to become. If you spend your entire life chasing this next level new version of you, and you're so upset with who you are right now, you will always feel not enough. You will always feel that way, because in reality, there's always quote unquote a better version of you. And this is where it's I always say, there's a fine line between it, because every day you want to get better, but be so in love with who you are right now. Be so satisfied with that person, because guess what? The next version of you is still you. Okay, so if you can fall in love with who you are right now, you'll always feel not enough. You'll always feel that way, because in reality, there's always quote unquote a better version of you. And this is where it's I always say, there's a fine line between it, because every day you want to get better, but be so in love with who you are right now, because guess what? The next version of you is still you. Okay, so if you can fall in love with who you are right now, you will feel so much better. 19, take care of your health. Do not ignore it. Okay, and this has to do with your body, with your mental health. If you're experiencing symptoms, you're waking up full of anxiety, maybe you're just like constantly always having headaches and a stomach ache, like don't ignore it. Okay, those symptoms are there for a reason, and it's telling you that you need to adjust something that you're doing in your life. I want to say, like, your health is an indicator of how you are doing in your life. Okay, so that's all it is. Don't ignore it. It's literally the most important thing. If you are happy and you're healthy, that's the most important thing that actually matters. 20, your mind will free you. Focus on having an abundant mindset. I'm an overthinker. I'll be the first to say that. I want to say I'm like a recovering overthinker because, if I were to go back 5 to 10 years, I was really, really bad when it came to overthinking situations, worst case scenarios, and now I still do it, but nowhere near that extent. I can really catch myself and stop myself and reframe myself, but it's like your mind will free you, okay? If you have anxiety, you're tense all the time, you have depression, really focus on expanding your mind, right? Read books, meditate. It's one of my favorite things I love to do to really just set yourself free. 21, walk by faith, not by sight. Most of the things that we want, we actually cannot see yet. Okay, so this kind of goes back to if you want to start that business, if you want to find the love of your life, you just want to do something in your life, you want to attract something in your life, don't wait until you see it to go all into it, because once again, you're not going to see that thing appear right away. And every time in my life, I wanted something, whether it was starting that business, making the money, finding the love of my life, moving to Florida, anything I ever wanted, I walked by faith because I didn't see it appear right away. So anything that you want, don't wait for it to come to you because it's just not going to happen. You're going to waste so many hours, so many days, so many years of your life waiting until you see the thing to actually take action. Take action first and you will see that thing literally just like manifest in your reality so much faster. 22, your thoughts create your reality. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want, okay? If you're always focusing on, I don't want to be broke, I don't want to be alone, I don't want to live in this place, like I don't want to be working at this job, don't focus on that because you're just attracting more of it, okay? Focus on what you actually want. Okay, you want more money? Okay, focus on how you can make that happen. You want to be in a loving relationship? Okay, be the person and the version of you that can actually attract a healthy relationship right now. Your thoughts create your reality. If you can change your perception and the way of thinking, your thought track, and the language that you use that you are speaking to yourself, you can mold and create an entire different version, reality, and life for you. 23, be in love with your physical body. And when you do, you will attract your dream body in no time. And I know I'm not the only one for this. We always want to change something, a better appearance, whether it's our arms, our legs, maybe it's our hair, maybe it's acne on our face. But if we tell ourselves once again every single day, oh my gosh, I hate my legs, I hate the bumps on my face, we're just attracting more of that. Okay, so fall in love with your body, how it is right now. Okay, and you'll kind of see a common theme of what I'm saying here, but it's true. It's like your thoughts, once again, they create your reality. Your body is here with you in the 3D physical world for life. Okay, so the more that you can fall in love with it today, the better you're going to feel. 24, if you don't see your worth, you will always attract others who won't see it either. This once again goes back to intimate relationships in business and partnerships. If you don't see what you bring to the table, you don't see the value in you, other people aren't going to see it. You can't expect other people to treat you a certain way with respect, with boundaries, with abundance, with love, if you don't do that for yourself. So just make sure every single day you are treating yourself the way you want others to treat you. 25, do the spontaneous thing. It will make the best memories. I've done so many things in my life that honestly made the best memories. And I'm a pretty structured in routine person. But going out of that and just doing what my heart called me to do in that moment honestly, like those are probably one of the best moments in my life. So go do the spontaneous thing. Stop waiting for the perfect time to do it. The only thing you can control is the input, not the output. So instead of trying to change external circumstances that have already happened, control the way that you are actually looking at them. And that is how, once again, you'll always feel like you are in control of your life when you're just controlling how you react to certain things, not just, responding to them. 27, pray every single day, even when your life is good. So this is, if you're religious, if you're spiritual, whatever form this looks like for you, don't just do it when you want something. Do it when life is actually good, and all of the blessings that you want, all of the desires that you want, it's gonna come to you 10 times more because you're actually bringing gratitude to all the things that your life has right now. And last but certainly not least, number 28, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling lost in life, go help somebody else and you'll instantly feel better. And I think we all know why that works. And it's honestly one of the best things that you can do in a moment where things just aren't going your way. Go help somebody else and you'll instantly feel, honestly, just so much better. I'm so curious to know. Comment below and let me know what lesson really just stuck out to you and resonated with you the most. And also let me know if you enjoy these type of videos and if you want me to create more of these. Okay, so I love you guys so much. My birthday is in the next few days. I need to go get ready and pack for my birthday trip. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go hit follow because I always post what I'm up to, like on my stories and my reels, everything. So until next time, as always, I love you guys so, so much, and make sure that you stay unforgettable.